Today we are diving into another luxury home out of Bel-Air, LA, California. I still don't know the correct way to say that. It is a 6-bed, 10-bath, 14,000 square foot home, and it hit the market and probably left the market at $48 million. Let's dive in. Welcome to Real Estate Reactions. Hey, how's it going? I'm CK. Mata Media is my company where I produce real estate photography and video. Thanks for joining me to watch a video walkthrough together for the first time. Yeah, this is gonna be fun. I'm starting to think that maybe this Williams & Williams estate group is based mostly out of Bel-Air. I did go to their page real quick and it says Los Angeles, California. Obviously, Bel-Air is a very prominent area that they service. I picked this one based off of the thumbnail. And I kind of just figured because of the quality of video that we had before, let's try to keep that going again for episode 2. And there's a pretty there's a pretty lengthy description here, but yeah, 6-bed, 10-bath, 14,000 square feet. They use words like, this home is in a league of its own. The home, which sits on almost 6 acres of land, boasting the largest private fruit orchard in Bel-Air. Whoa. Well, I feel like that is enough description. I don't want to spoil too much. I want to be able to absorb as much of this off of the first go. Credit where credit is due. This is once again listed by Williams & Williams Estate Group of LA is what we'll say. This video is shot by Picture Perfect LA. There will of course be a link to those content creators as well. If you're on the YouTube page, if you're on IGTV, go to the YouTube page. Don't know what to tell you other than that. I'm excited. I think this is also going to be a pretty fantastic one. Okay, everything's recorded. We're looking good to go. Let's watch a video. And I'm not trying to look all cool here. My lav microphone keeps pulling my shirt open. All right, here we go. Come on, spacebar, I need you to work. Okay, we're starting off with a little lifestyle shoot. That's a fancy car. What is that, Ferrari? Car enthusiasts are like, you idiot. Maybe it is a Ferrari. Okay, okay. Whoa, there's the fruit orchard. Really cool. They're using a nice camera on this. Really nice camera. Oh, did we just see the drone fly away there? Hold on a sec. I mean, certainly cool. Does that mean they have a team filming there? Yeah, there it was. That was the drone. You have to go watch it, Arnie. You can see it. So yeah, that means there's a team of people here. I think. Because you can't... Okay, that's a Ferrari, right? All right, let's watch. A dinosaur head. Okay, so as we discussed in the previous video, shots like this, right? So right here, okay, nope, let's go to the next shot. This, I get that so what we're looking at is the view right now. Our entire framing is already almost outside. I feel like this creator who was running this camera should have stopped down and stopping down just means like, you know, the aperture is getting a little bit smaller, less light is being able to come in. Typically, you don't shoot your real estate videos too open, meaning your aperture is stopped up. If it was stopped down more, we'd be able to see a lot more blue and color in the sky and the green. To me, this shot just looks a little washed out. It looks a little too bright. Let's continue on though. That's a big screen. That was really distracting. So that was, whatever that was, that's all I could stare at the entire time. What is that? Let's see if we could see it in this shot. It looks like a chair upside down stuck to the ceiling. I have no idea what that was. That's cool. What a cool light. Sorry, we're gonna just admire that for a second. Look at that. That's so sweet. Yeah, your table centerpiece, perfect. It's almost like a cookie was separated And you have your nice centerpiece with the, well, I don't know. Here in Texas, we have succulents. I don't know what that is. But clearly these people know a little bit about horticulture based on an orchard. That'll be fun when we get out there and start touring around. Yep, that shot was really high up. It was above 400 feet for sure. Look at that bookcase, that is sweet. Okay. Nice minimalistic approach with the closets. Oh, his closet's cool. That was a pretty sweet bathroom. So there we go. That looked much better. So this shot right here, choosing not to, I get it. Some creators like to have all the lights on, the lamps. I'm one of those. Some creators don't. They just like, I mean, and I get it. When you have a room like this, it's more ideal to have just the natural light kind of fill the space. But that brings us to another one of those situations where based on your camera settings, we're either going to be able to see out the window really well and the room is going to be kind of dark, or the room will be lit really well and the outside's just going to be blown out windows, just crazy bright. But this is a nice balance. And not to mention, if you're filming in different kind of camera profile modes, like log is what it's called, and I'm kind of trying to speak to people in a general sense, but I know a lot of other creators out there know what I'm talking about. You just have a lot more dynamic range control. This looks very pleasing to me, as opposed to the other shot where it was clearly just an open window door to the outside. I would have liked to seen just more contrast so that we could see the detail in what was just over the railing. I was to say something. I wonder if they were here on different days. Or the clouds just rolled in. Okay, now we're playing with a little high frame rate so we can slow it down, slow-mo. God, this house is crazy huge. There we go. Beautiful. Nice. Yeah, swoop in again. I like that. One nice outside swoop. Bring it in close again. What is on the screen there? Hold on. What is that? Let's admire that shot. If you as a viewer of this video, if you go watch it and you know what that is, certainly comment. I think that looked ridiculous. I don't think that should have been in it. Yeah, this house kind of seems cold to me, in an honest opinion. I don't feel like it has as much of a fun, unique vibe as the other property that we've already watched. It's very clean though. Everything is really symmetrical. Jellyfish, we can deal with the jellyfish. There we go. Great shot. What I would have actually done is played with my settings in post-production. I would have found like a middle ground setting for the camera on the drone. So that way everything's kind of middle ground, but in post-production, you kind of fade from like making sure that the interior is nice and bright. And then as you pull out, you set keyframes, which are pretty much like markers to tell your settings to kind of like fade and switch. And so that way, as we come to the outside, because to me, this shot is crazy cool. I really like the concept of a nice pull out for a reveal, but I feel like it just looks like a dark house. It's not as well exposed as some of our other sweeping shots that we've had pulling in. And that just looks a little fuzzy. Okay. that tidal motion kind of seemed like straight out of 1989. Okay, so wow. Once again, I realized I just find myself noticing things in a different way than I think a typical viewer would notice them. Okay, let's talk about the house first. House, I'm not that big of a fan of. And why didn't we get to see more of the orchard? I thought that would have been, we could have had some really fun camera shots pulling focus from whatever fruit or vegetable that may be there. I think it's a fruit orchard. Or is there such thing as a vegetable orchard? That'd be a garden, right? Say there's like a pear hanging or an avocado. If you have an avocado tree and then you have the house like way up on that hill in the background and you have focus on this avocado bush and then you just like pull a crazy pull of focus to the house or vice versa, it'd probably be better to end on the house since that's what we're trying to sell. Anyway, I'm kind of sad that shot wasn't in there. Lots of drone work, which was great. Out of all of it, I think that my favorite part of the house was the light fixture above the kitchen table with that centerpiece that matched so well. And then on a production side of things, I do feel that there was a healthy balance between drone work as well as groundwork. For a majority of it, it looked congruent and consistent, especially in color, except towards the end. And that happens when you start getting towards the end of a shoot or like the end of the daylight. If you're working a white balance on site, you constantly have to be manipulating that. So it's probably best to just go with one of the presets that's kind of based in your camera. But it's more important when you're in post-production that you're properly trying to white balance between shots. Regardless if clouds came in or not, you could still match shots really well, regardless of when they were shot. As someone who has shot at dusk time like this, I understand that it is really hard. Anyway, bravo. I do think that the creators did a fantastic job and I hope that they are just continually booked out. Although that one shot with the thing hanging from the ceiling, the see-through plastic or glass, that I would have cut. Other than that, really great job. All of us who get behind a lens on a camera and then start developing our own style, when you look at something else, you take a lot of the things that you like from it and then you get rid of the things that you don't. And that's just how we all learn and we all grow. Either way, super fun. That's a lot of money. I don't have that. I'm sure a lot of us are just watching this in a pipe dream, just going, maybe someday. Probably not though. I'm CK with Mata Media, where I produce real estate photography and real estate video. So if you live in the Austin, Texas area or the surrounding metro and you're an agent or you just need a video production of your property, your home, whatever it may be, I certainly would love to be of assistance for you. You can certainly reach out to me on matamamedia.com or YouTube or Instagram as I talk through a burp. That's really professional. I hope you guys have a great day, a great night, a great weekend, and just everything great. Just have it great. Later.